Hi, welcome to the NextGen show. I'm Becky Humko, your hostess with the mostest. I am here today with Joshua Galbreath. He is actually an old friend of mine. We've been doing things over the years, off and on, and he has been kind enough to come and join us. But he is a real estate professional and owner of Boomtown Brokerage. He's a serial entrepreneur like I am, and most importantly, a dreamer. Welcome, Josh.
Thank you for having me on the show. I was excited to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks. So you had told me you had an announcement to make.
Yeah, we've been working hard on some different things. Obviously, being a real estate professional, that's what we do 9 to 5, me and my team. So we've been working hard to make those dreams come true. But as we are successful at that, we like to moonlight in other arenas. And the announcement is we're starting a new brand. So we have a new brand called Joshua the Dreamer. And it really is going to be more along the lines of my day-to-day efforts to help other people, inspire other people, showcase their dreams, and hopefully help them achieve what they want to achieve, like I have in mind. So, yeah, exciting stuff.
Very good, very good. Now, congratulations on that. It's so great when you can launch new things and take yourself to your own next generation as well. So congratulations on that. And actually, Boomtown Brokerage is also somewhat of a newer endeavor for you as well.
It is.
A year ago now?
Less than a year. I mean, obviously, as you progress in any industry you're in, you're going to become more efficient and more professional, more opportunities, and the chance to own a brokerage, a chance to not just be a real estate agent, but also to start a business. That's what my goal has been. My partners and I decided to go ahead and launch our own brokerage, and I'm blessed to have good people on my team. And that was another dream come true. But yeah, about 6 months old now. So
great. Congratulations on that as well. So the reason we came tonight was you are a wonderful networker. Definitely, you and I, that's actually how we met years ago. You and I are both big networkers, and we were in a different time. We all went networking every night.
Yeah, before
this COVID thing
that everybody's impacted by, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we met.
We had to go to social now.
Yeah, we met at an event.
You and I are both big networkers, and whatever you're playing. We were in a different time. We all went networking every night.
Yeah, you got to get the technical issues squared away.
Yep. So we actually had different events every night. So now social networking has got to happen all online.
Zoom calls, right? I mean, Zoom calls is the new norm, and things like this that we're doing now is absolutely the go-to strategy for those that want to get their brand out there, their business out there, the opportunities out there. And it's okay. I mean, it kind of forced companies and people to adapt, and I don't think it's a bad thing. You got to take advantage of what's out there, and things like this platform and the chance to get on video chats is not a bad thing. I mean, we've been kind of doing it, but now due to the COVID and due to that, like here it is. You have to adapt and make it happen.
Very good. And so social networking now, it used to be just Facebook too, Facebook and Twitter. Now Instagram has become really big, along with TikTok and all these different ways of social networking. Now, a lot of people like to, what they do, spray and pray. Have you?
I mean, you gotta kind of pick one platform that you're going to make your efforts on. Everything else is more or less a distraction. Right. I mean, it just depends on who your audience is. Determine and identify who your audience is. maybe LinkedIn is a platform that you need to master. I tell people all the time, you can't master everything. There's no such thing as a social media expert. There's a Facebook expert or a Twitter expert, but the platforms are so dynamically different and the audience is different. So identify who your target audience is, what your niche is, and like I said, maybe TikTok is a better platform. Just having a presence is one thing, but I mean, it takes a lot of effort to put all your content out on all the different platforms. So pick one and master that, and as you grow, pick up another channel, if that makes sense. Is my advice.
Right. Now, our topic is social networking with a purpose.
Absolutely.
So what type of content or purpose or guidance do you have for people?
Well, I mean, I think it has to be focused towards your industry, your niche. So me being in the real estate business, Facebook still very much is a huge catalyst for what I want to do, what I want to achieve. So on Facebook, there's different real estate groups. I mean, you could type in, investor Dallas or, investment opportunities Houston. It doesn't matter. You join those groups, and as long as you're adding value to those groups and you're not just in the background, trying to scheme and scam people into buying your product, but you're really bringing in value. I found on the Facebook groups that you join, there's an opportunity to really generate a lot of connections, a lot of opportunity there with like-minded people. So Facebook groups is my number one still for what I do.
Very good. So when that's a word that a lot of people use along the way, value, just providing more value. I know many of us are also worried about providing too much of our information that nobody will want to utilize us because they can get it for free. How do you manage that?
Well, I think we're in the information age. So you putting yourself out there as the expert and putting it out there is never a bad thing. Some of the more successful influencers are pushing their content for free. What happens is I think it creates a chance for you to become the expert and the go-to, because at the end of the day, it's not about me giving you the information or the value. People still have to implement it, and that's where people fall short a lot, is the implementation. So I'll put all my stuff out there. Anybody who wants to call me, ask questions, I'll give you the information free. I'm going to make my money on the deals or the collaboration. So if you have a service-based business or a product-based business, that's a little different. But ultimately, I'm filling a need by my expertise and being a real estate, putting my information out, letting people know that I exist. They're going to come to me because they can't do that. So that's how I get around it.
Right. So now with your new endeavor with the social networking, it's probably going to be a little bit more of a twist of that.
Absolutely. Well, it's just content. So like I said in the beginning of the video, or when we first started recording, picking a platform and making that your go-to. Facebook is my go-to. Well, with Joshua the Dreamer, that's going to actually be more YouTube based, because it's going to just be video content. That is the goal there, and it's just really expanding my personal brand, and it's going to have a lot less to do with real estate and a lot more to do with just lifestyle, entertainment, and just, again, I'm in a position now where I can do that and I can help people. So that creates the chance to get on YouTube, whereas I don't think my real estate persona, the $1 million middleman, would go very well on YouTube, if that makes sense.
Most definitely. Now, what are some of the general plans that you have as doing Joshua the Dreamer?
I have a team, so I brought on a business manager that's going to be also the videographer and all that. So the initial idea is we're just going to record what I do on a day-to-day basis, whether it's me taking meetings or me meeting people on business endeavors, things of that nature, and it's just highlighting what I already do. It's just reality TV for Joshua Galbreath, and that's exciting. And once that kind of takes off and we start getting a little traction, we really want to use that platform to help other people, inspire other people, maybe give them the platform to showcase their talents. The biggest example being maybe there's a person who's a great musician or a singer or a chef. Well, I would love to feature them on Joshua the Dreamer, because I'd like to help them pursue their dreams. So that's kind of the bigger picture once we kind of take off.
Very cool. It sounds like that's going to be a whole lot of fun.
And that's what YouTube is. If you really break down the success of YouTubers, those that are really making a difference and having an impact, having viewership, it's just fun. It's entertaining. I mean, if you compare that to real estate, what I do to my day to day, there's no comparison. People want to see fun, happy, exciting stuff. I mean, that's the society we live in. So you kind of have to cater to that. But I'm going to bring in, every once in a while, someone's going to ask, well, Josh, how are you able to do this? Well, I mean, obviously I have a 9-to-5 hustle, which is the real estate. But YouTube is all about live. I don't say live, but more of the social Kim Kardashian feel, lifestyle, the reality part. I think that's what people want to see.
Interesting. So, in your 9-to-5 gig, what is it that the social networking with a purpose? You give a lot of great advice, but is there any other options or things that you share?
So please understand, when I say 9-to-5, I do it 24/7. This is how I pay the bills. Just so everybody understands, it's more a 5 to 9 because it's a business. Disclaimer there. It's
Right.
It's not a 40-hour a week commitment. It's a life.
Your main gig.
For sure. I mean, I think there's always something. I think everybody's jumping on this Clubhouse thing. I haven't gotten on it yet. I think it's okay to check out other stuff, but when I say be purposeful with your social networking, if someone posts, for example, hey, I'm looking for this, or I need help with this, be the first person to genuinely want to help. If you have the ability to, and don't do it because you want to be paid for it. Use that opportunity that someone needs help and say, hey, I would love to help you. Let's get on the phone. Do you mind maybe offering a video review after we do it? People jump on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, because if they're willing to post, they're clearly looking for a solution. If you can provide that solution, do it with the mindset of genuinely wanting to help, and then use that opportunity to generate more business. Use that as a case study. If that's an opportunity for you out there, that maybe you're just launching a new business and you see somebody, our first inclination is I want to charge somebody and make it happen. Well, try not to charge and get a review out of it, and then let them share. That's the power of social media, social networking with a purpose.
Right. Well, and here at NextGen, we're even doing that, even with doing the show. We're trying to share some value. A question that has been floating around in my head, and I've been asking a lot of people lately, is what is it to be authentic? That is something that has been a buzzword and talked about a lot lately. What's your definition of what is authentic on social media?
Just being yourself, like being your own truth. If you cuss, let it rip. If you like telling people how it is, be that person. Don't try to hide your personality. Don't try to be something you're not, because what's going to happen is, if you're fake, you're going to attract fake people. So now you have two fake people trying to interact, and you're going to wonder why you're miserable. So authentic Josh is, my whole name tells you what I am. I'm Joshua, the $1 million middleman. I'm about money. Like, we can talk about money. I'm Joshua the dreamer. I'm ambitious. So it's this persona that's true to me. And if here's the reality. Okay. So if I'm going to drop a truth bomb, this is it. You're not going to make everybody happy. So if you're not going to make everybody happy, cater to the group that you do, that does like you, and double down on that. Because you can't, we all know you can't make 100% of the people happy. So double down on the group that likes you, and that's okay. That's a big enough group and a big enough niche, a big enough pool of people to work with. Trust me, don't you trying to make everybody happy, you're just gonna be miserable. So being authentic really to me is just be yourself, and embrace it. And if you turn people off, you weren't gonna like working with them anyway.
Right. Well, and other times we had to go out and network with people all day long who we may or may not ever see again. Before social media, what's that? A lot of people don't even know what networking is before social media. So, but you had to be able to work with whoever you were with. And that was just how it was. And you learned people's personalities, and you knew who you wanted to work with and who you didn't.
Well, I think that's just human nature. But we as entrepreneurs, we're taking that step to follow our dreams, and we're taking the necessary risk to be in a better, happier place. So don't hold back who you are. I mean, every once in a while you might have to bite your tongue, but I don't. I'm in a position now where I fire clients. I don't care. I mean, I'm living for Joshua, and I get the clients I want because they like working with Joshua. And
Right.
that's a heck of a difference. Now, social media has empowered us and kind of maybe spoiled us a little bit. I know early on, before social media, I'm 36. My entire adult life has been around social media, but yeah, there's times where you kind of have to deal with people you don't want to. I mean, I do too sometimes, but that's being real with yourself and being authentic. I won't work with them again, people that I have a bad experience with, but that's my opportunity, or that's the opportunity I presented myself.
Well, and that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
You can choose who you want to work with.
Every day.
So, and that's actually one of the things I love about doing this show too, is that I can show a lot of different personalities, a lot of different people, help other entrepreneurs really get their message out to others as well.
Yeah, don't be afraid to be yourself. I mean, it's called YouTube. It's called Facebook. People want to see your face. They want to see YouTube. Don't try to mask who you are, trying to appease people that weren't going to like you anyway. It's just not worth it. And then I heard something a long time ago. You were going to get criticized. You're going to get haters, right? The term haters. You ain't doing it right unless you have haters. I remember the first critical comment I ever got doing social media. I was so heartbroken, but that's a good thing. So
Exactly. You're not getting your word out if you don't have somebody giving you crap, right?
yeah, everybody's keyboard warriors. Everybody can say something. So you might as well just be yourself and have fun with it.
Exactly. So, well, very good. So any last minute tips or thoughts that you would like to share with our audience?
You gotta show up. You gotta put yourself out there. When someone presents an opportunity to be on the show, NextGen show, take it. Move your schedule, make it happen. You never know the trickle down effect, the opportunity that comes by showing up. Oftentimes, I get invited to these networking meetings. They're private networking meetings, and I've never not gone and not had a chance to meet somebody I didn't anticipate that opened doors. So showing up is most of it, and once you get there, you got to make the effort. That's what we're talking. So social networking with a purpose. Introduce yourself. Hey, what do you do? How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I be a service to you? And you'll be surprised what doors are open by doing that. So get out there and make it happen.
Very good. Now, if anybody needs to get a hold of you, what is the best way for them to reach you?
So Facebook and Instagram. I think we have. If you got the links below, and then you can call me, text me. So being a real estate professional, if you have any real estate questions, really looking to maybe invest or buy an apartment or build a house, I can help you with that. My team and I at Boomtown Brokerage, that's what we specialize in. Call me directly. But finding me on social media, Joshua Galbreath, you can find me on there, and I answer all my messages, and I'm happy to help whoever I can.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Joshua. Appreciate you coming out tonight and joining us. And I look forward to seeing Joshua the Dreamer and
it'll be exciting
escapades that may be happening. And I hope you remember us and come back and visit us and share some of those experiences with us as well.
Well, I look forward to what that is, and I appreciate so much for inviting me on the show. And I wish you great success in this, because this is new for you, just like I have some new things. So we'll watch them both blow up, and
we'll grow together.
Yeah.
So very good. All right, so that's the end of our show for today. Please take some time and find Joshua Galbreath out there, and reach out to him and ask for any help. Like you said, he's there to help with any of the real estate needs, and keep an eye out for the Dreamer coming out.
With the Dreamer coming soon.
Yep. So thank you very much, Joshua, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm. All right.